Well, hello everyone. I thought I'd take a few minutes and walk through this houseboat project of mine, give you a little better explanation of what's going on here and where this whole idea came from. As many of you probably have heard, I grew up in a family of commercial fishermen back in the 60s and 70s. My grandfather and two of my great uncles were commercial fishermen for a living. And that environment is what I grew up in, and I've been living on the river my entire life since then. One of my passions has always been boats. I was actually helping my grandfather build a boat, one of our commercial fishing boats, when I was probably 8. And one time we were out fishing and we were down in Lake Pepin, and we happened to go past a ramshackle old houseboat / shanty boat, and I asked my grandfather what that was, and he said, well, that's a shanty boat, and people that are basically homeless travel up and down the river looking for work and move along as the seasons and the weather changes. And I thought that sounded like such a fantastic idea that since then I've always wanted a houseboat. Well, here we are, and I'm just putting the finishing touches on the houseboat that I built from scratch. It's a 20-foot long, flat bottom houseboat with a barge type hull. It's 20 feet long, 8 feet wide, and approximately 7 feet high. And as you can see here, it's finish painted with a little blue trim on it. It will sleep probably 4 people. It has a small bathroom, or what we call a head. It has a galley with a cook stove, refrigerator, and a little sink in it, and all kinds of storage under the decks, fore and aft. And let's go in and take a look. So here we are on the foredeck, which is forward, and as we're going down inside, sorry for the shakiness, here's the table, which also converts into the main berth or the bed. Like an RV, it has a leg underneath the table that you pull out, drop the tabletop down, and it sits on these couple little rails right there. And then the cushions fold out and flat. It's actually very comfortable. On the starboard side, we have the helm, and you can see there's a full complement of gauges. We have a compass, Humminbird with GPS, all of the gauges, lighting, cabin lights, courtesy lights. I built and designed all of that myself. And then back here we have a settee area. It's actually like a long couch, if you will, and the back flips up for bunks. The 2 cushions are currently right now at the seamsters being slightly modified. Back here is the galley. Again, a little sink, a little LP cook stove, a storage locker back here, which is mainly taken up by some of the electrical and fuel systems and water. A space here for a refrigerator, water heater tucked back in there, and a stack of drawers here, which are currently at my home shop being modified. I have to make them fit, they're a little bit too tight. In here's the head. I don't have a handle for the door quite yet. Very simple. Just a toilet, shower right there, shower head, and floor drain, which goes down into a collection pump and then gets pumped. The gray water gets pumped overboard. Back here is the aft deck. It's a mirror image of the forward deck, except back here you have access to the various tanks, electrical systems, plumbing, LP, and battery charging area. Well, the electrical is down into there. Okay.